Okay, so I wanted to do a collective reading just because I got some new cards, and honestly, there's a whole entire conversation that went on in my head, and I feel kind of crazy. So I want to get it out there, right? So I got some downloads about a conversation that you're having with somebody. I feel like you're telling someone to just sit down and listen, to shut their mouth. Specifically, I heard "cierra la boca," which means shut the mouth, right? And I think there's some type of energy where it's like, okay, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you're making it out to be that I'm some sort of a villain, and you're making it out to be that like I need to be an asshole in order to get through to you. That's what I feel like. You need to be an asshole in order to get through to somebody. Okay, it's like a necessity. I feel like it's a necessity for you to like scream down someone or yell down someone because they don't fucking listen. Naturally, when you're in pain or when you're feeling some type of way, it just feels like there's no excuse for this person not to just sit down and listen, right? So the whole conversation that I heard in my head was like, you know, I'm so sorry that I've offended you. I'm so sorry that I've hurt you, but you don't listen. You don't know boundaries. You don't listen. I'm sorry that I've given the impression that I'm somebody who's easy. I'm sorry that I've been giving you the impression that I'm somebody who's just going to sit there while you try to hurt me or abuse me or cause troubles in my life, unnecessary troubles. I'm sorry that you thought that I was that type of person. Because at the end of the day, you was looking for someone else. You was looking for something else. You was looking for someone who was submissive, who was small, who was big-headed, just someone who would just submit to you, and I'm just not that person. So that's the type of energy we picking up on. And Five of Coins is like, okay, look at this. There's pictures, right? This person's looking at pictures of you. They fantasizing about you, looking at pictures. Looking at the past, I think the past has ended up almost like as a result of your own power or your own strength. The past has turned into a completely different like situation for you in your head. While you might have been sad or depressed or fucked up over it initially, I feel like the past has like shifted over where you're able to see now both sides of the coin, both sides of the situation. You're able to swallow down what you may have done wrong and what this person has definitely done to you or had tried to break down. Okay, I think the pattern of behaviors here was really toxic. This person couldn't hold on to you for long because they was never your cup of tea, you know what I mean? And yet you still stood by their side. Made their arm look good. Basically, you made their arm look good. You made them look good by being around them. I think a lot of the people that y'all hung out with together or as friends, I think a lot of the people thought y'all looked good together, right? I think a lot of the people thought, well, even though they don't get along and they always arguing over this and that and fighting, honestly, they look great together. They're two very attractive people. And I think because y'all both attractive people, that this person was very impulsive, very scared of losing you. Like the egotistical side of them wanted to claim you, wanted to latch you down, basically, and kind of keep you in the doghouse, keep you in the dark. I think that for this person, trying to make you into an individual that was unattractive was kind of their goal. Okay, they wanted to make you act like the crazy one or look like the crazy one so that they can get different results with people around, so that they can have people that like them or potentially like them more than they like you. But I feel like that just never happened. I feel like the majority of their friends, the majority of their situations, they ended up liking you. They ended up fucking with you because you're the emperor or the empress. You're hot-headed where you need to be and cold where you need to be. You just like, you chill, you know what I mean? You chill, you content. And people feel that when they're with you. They feel your contentment. They feel that you're not trying to be anything but what you are, right? So that's why when I'm looking at this, it's like, so jealousy, envy of your own partner, their emotions were projected onto you because they felt like you had more than them, more time than them, more passion. And I think a lot of y'all looked at yourself as an equal to this individual. You looked at yourself as an equal, but this person always saw you as a threat. And I think now that you've learned that threatened behavior, where it's like they act like a cage animal in a corner type shit when you call them out for certain behaviors, and they walk away, or maybe they go out and make bad decisions on the basis that somehow your accusations or your words are like they're pained by them. It's like, these are just simple questions, and they deserve simple answers, and yet this person can never give them directly. So that should show the guilt. Okay, that should show the guilt that this person kind of wears all over their life, because I think that maybe they've had conversations with you about the past. They've had conversations about how single they've been, and they talking about how single this person has been, because they want to control everything. They don't want to settle. They don't want to settle with you. They don't want to settle with anyone, in fact. They just want to control people. Okay, control freak type shit. Now, I mean, as far as where this reading is going for the future, let me pick out a couple of cards real quick. This one just fell out. It's admit that you don't want to settle. Okay. And they said, fuck that fake shit. And then they said, cult-like behavior, follower versus leader. They want you to walk beside them or behind them. Like they want you to be stuck to their arm, basically. Follow their every move, and don't talk to anyone without talking to them first, and all that. They want full control of the situation. And Knight of Cups is proof of that. Knight of Cups is, to me, how I perceive Knight of Cups, is not a good card. It's somebody trying to dictate your emotions, dictate your struggles, dictate other people's, and how other people's feel. A lot of people would say that this card is a diplomat, but I would say this card is a strong manipulator. It's a very strong manipulator. Okay, they try to wreak havoc and cause troubles in people's emotions, like stir up drama in order to garner attention. And to me, that's just, that ain't it. That just ain't it. Okay, so moving ahead, I think the conscious decision to take control of your life, possibly walk away from this potentially sexual relationship, and if not sexual, just all over the place, where it's like not really said what y'all's relationship is with each other. I would say separating from that would be my final say in this. I don't think you guys have this type of style of relationship within you. Potentially abusive, potentially traumatizing, and very fragile. Okay, and this person be acting like a child when they're a grown-ass person, right? And so that's why this kind of seems unattractive, especially to my collective, and how strong y'all's energy is. This just wouldn't balance out. It's just not your cup of tea. And that's what I need you to put forward and put your foot down and say, this is not it for me. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it is, and I'm not going to deal with you no more. In fact, I'm just going to block your ass. I'm just going to remove y'all. I don't really need you. So, it is what it is. I don't need you for the attention. I give myself all the attention type shit. It is what it is. I don't need you. That's what I need y'all to put out. All right?